How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. So this started out as one figure and it turned into two because I got a stocking stuffer. And then I went back to Ollie's and I got another figure for reasons I will explain in the video. Not because I wanted the character, but because I wanted one of the accessories. But today we have two Inquisitors. We have the fifth brother, who was in Star Wars Rebels, and that was my stocking stuffer for my girlfriend, so thank you. So he's going on my Rebel shelf. And then we got Reva, and she was like $6. So they're 40% off all Hasbro stuff at Ollie's right now. So I got her because she comes with 4 lightsaber blades, and I needed 2 to fix another Inquisitor. So it all worked out in the end. So with all that being said, let's get into the video. I would say a Black Series figure you don't have is a nice stocking stuffer. And like I said, my girlfriend got him for me, and I wanted him because Rebels, you know, he's in Rebels. He's also an Obi-Wan Kenobi, but they just announced the Ninth Sister, which is Sarah Michelle Gellar. So you have the Grand Inquisitor, Fifth Inquisitor. You have most of the Inquisitors from Rebels now in Black Series form. So in front of the box, Star Wars, the Black Series, Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi, fifth brother Inquisitor. On this side, you get the Galaxy artwork, and it is the dude that played, why can't I remember his name? The kid from Fast and Furious that was in Tokyo Drift, and then blanking on the name. Han. He played Han in Fast and Furious. Duh. Back of the box, we get more artwork. He is number 4 in the Obi-Wan Kenobi line, and then we get a blurb. Fifth brother Inquisitor. Obi-Wan Kenobi is set years after the dramatic events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, where Kenobi faced the corruption of his friend and Jedi apprentice Anakin Skywalker turned Sith Lord Darth Vader. So nothing about the character, just about the show, which is kind of disappointing. Open window on this side. Top of the box. Bottom of the box. And with all that being said, you can't go wrong with another Inquisitor, right? Especially one from a show as good as Rebels, which is the best animated Star Wars show. Fight me, don't fight me. But let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. And then, you know, we don't need the box. We don't need the box. We'll still be as careful as possible not to ruin it too much, but, you know, there we go. There's the fifth Inquisitor, fifth brother.
You are too impulsive.
We're actually going to make this a twofer because I went back to Ollie's and I picked up Reva not because I wanted the character, but I wanted her extra lightsaber blades so I could fix the, the second sister from Fallen Order, because her lightsaber broke. Well, at least one of the blades broke. So I was like, Reva comes with a double-bladed lightsaber and then the 2 single-bladed lightsabers. She's 40% off. So she was like $6. And then my girlfriend got fifth brother for me for like, I think it was like $8 for Christmas as a stocking stuffer. So I was like, you know what? We got some more Inquisitors. Reva comes with those extra lightsabers, so I don't mind adding her for that cheap price. And yeah, they definitely look like Inquisitors. They've got the dark blacks and dark grays and silvers all over the outfit. Of course, the fifth brother is from Rebels. That's why I wanted him. I was like, get this for me. It's the only figure that popped out at me because Rebels, he's one of the bad guys. And then they have the ninth sister coming out, which is Sarah Michelle Gellar's character from Rebels. And you need the Inquisitors because you have the Grand Inquisitor. And then, yeah, Rebels display is coming along nicely, and I really like that. And of course, Reva is just a character from Obi-Wan Kenobi, and that's about all you can say about that character. Is she was in the show and part of it, and yeah. But the face details are nice. Like, the sculpt is there. It does look like the actor that plays Han in Fast and Furious. I don't know his name, and it does look like the actress that plays Reva. I don't know her name either. But the face details are there. There's paint applications. It's newer Black Series, so they're all pinless, single jointed, and all that stuff. The lightsabers are nice, and yeah, not too much to talk about as far as details go. They're just in the standard Inquisitor armor with some flourishes here and there for some character. But yeah, 2 Inquisitors for the price of less than 1 at this point, which is, you know, not much of a better deal out there for toys than that if you don't have them. Checking out their heights. Of course, they're going to be on the shorter side because Black Series is like true 1/12 rather than Marvel Legends 1/12. He stands just under 6 inches, and she stands at about, I can't really tell, 5 3/4 inches. probably. Going over the articulation, starting with the fifth brother, head comes forward barely at all, back way more. There is a separate neck piece. So there's articulation there. It's just the sculpt gets in the way. Shoulders come up 90 degrees. I don't think, is there a butterfly joint in there? I don't think there's a butterfly joint in there. I can't really tell. Ball joint comes back that far, forward that far. No waist articulation. All the movement is up here. Leg comes forward to the side, thigh cut, no butt kicking action. We don't get a boot cut, but we do get a cut at that knee joint. And then of course we get rockers. Hopefully y'all can see. Rockers on the feet, side to side, forward, backward, which both of their feet are slightly loose, unfortunately. But they will stand up, probably. Fifth brother. Come on. And for Riva, head comes forward barely at all, backward barely at all. There is a separate neck piece, however. Shoulders come up 90 degrees. There's a full rotation at the shoulder, no butterfly joints. Single joint at the elbow that comes in pretty far. Torso articulation on a ball joint, forward and backward, no waist cut. Leg comes forward to the side. We get a thigh cut, single, double knees, rotation at the knee, and of course we get rockers. And yeah, pretty basic for Black Series. These are not when they hit their stride. Like, these were just kind of Disney mandated figures. They're like, you have to make them. And they're like, all right, here we go. And they just kind of feel cheap. The plastic that was used, it doesn't feel like the Black Series releases from the last 2 years. But that is their articulation. And as far as accessories, so this is Riva's lightsaber. Uh-oh. This is Riva's lightsaber right here. The design is different. It does have a peg to loop into her waist. Of course, we get two blades, which are a little bent because she kept falling over. Focus. And this is the fifth brother's. It is different. It is fully circled as far as the handle goes. It is bigger, wider. It's kind of just more bulky as far as the design goes. And then it can peg into his back, so you can have it on his back right here. And that is the only accessory that he has. Obviously, he's not supposed to wear it with the blades on his back. And then Riva, like I said, she comes with the two separate lightsabers. So that one, which has a blade from, what is it, the second sister? And then another single hilt right there. And then there's the two blades from those because one of them broke. So now she has her full blades again. And that's why I got Riva. Now everyone's got complete lightsabers. And I feel better about myself. And that is the accessories for these two Inquisitors. First of all, for scale and comparison, here's all four Inquisitorius Inquisitors that I have. We've got second sister, right? If I've been saying it wrong this whole video, y'all are going to let me know for sure. Riva, fifth brother, and of course the Grand Inquisitor all together. And the only one, well, she's the odd one out. I don't know where the heck I'm going to put her. But she goes on my gaming shelf. And then, of course, the Grand Inquisitor and the fifth brother are going on my Rebels shelf. Speaking of Rebels, here they are with Ezra and Kanan. We've got Maul for Rebels and, of course, Cal Kestis from Fallen Order. She-Hulk and CoverGirl. And lastly, with Sagat and Shaggy from Jada Toys. So as far as getting some figures for dirt cheap for your Black Series collection, I would say you can't really be getting these guys for under $9 a piece, like $6 for one and then $8 for another one. So probably not even $8, probably like $7.50. So yeah, Inquisitors, good to fill out the ranks. Definitely needed Riva's lightsaber blades to fix one of my other Inquisitors. Can always do with more lightsaber blades and all that stuff. And good Christmas stocking stuffer. So thank you to my girlfriend for the fifth brother. And then I bought Riva for myself the next time we went there. Didn't record a video that time because there was nothing new. So check out my other toy hunt videos though. Like, subscribe, become a channel member, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think. Comments, say hey, say hi, say howdy. Talk about the figure, don't talk about the figure. Do whatever. But Do all that stuff. Keep your head up, stay brave, be kind to your local LGBTQ community. If you're protesting, be extra super duper duper safe. I love y'all. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.
I care not for your struggles. I will succeed where you and Callus have failed.
Return to
Mythical Walmart end cap.
Ah, Morty, you're still watching this crap, isn't this? Review figures and toys and stuff. Aren't you a little old for toys? Ah, geez, Rick. You know, I don't think you should call her a bitch, and I kind of like her videos. So maybe you should shut the f up. Q, Morty. Q.